Oh my god. Finally. Hello, P's and CBs. What's new, guys? Give me my primos! Wait. Excuse me. Where's Fontaine? Where is it, though? Oh. Oh. That is not what I was expecting. I never expect these things. I got level 50 on Battle Pass last time, so I did the logical thing. And what was that? What the heck? What? How did I not? I did the logical thing and I unlocked the Gnostic hymn. What event? Oh!
Let the magic begin!
Oh! The Holyper is giving me good gifts!
Good old care of everybody!
Hey!
Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh! Paimon remembers! Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor. But we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Good memory, Paimon.
Time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
It is. What were you two talking about anyway?
What's his name?
Serious?
Lenny's with Dad confirmed.
Don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Oh my god, yes.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Okay, let's go. Should I collect these? I feel like I should wait until later. Sorry, I'm gonna actually use the map this time.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be fun.
Child.
Seeking out the 7 is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Are you an animal? Okay, yeah.
So, what do you
Knowledge.
think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahita said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means.
I just don't like her vibe. I might meet her and love her though, so. I don't think she's the Archon of Justice. I just
Some
don't.
kind of do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
I really hope that it's just like America's Got Talent once we get there, and it's like we have to prove our worth. We just have to break into song. It's gonna be a musical.
Nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
I don't know, you could be crucified. Is there a Bible up to that? Bible up to that. That's the musical.
How long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Hello.
Hello there? Excuse me? Are you alright?
No.
The water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
It's overflowing.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends? I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is a traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. What did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin?
Yes, please tell me. I just want to know.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
You
Hello, traveler. And hello,
Paimon,
What did you just do to Paimon?
By the way, we were just getting getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
Please follow me.
I love his boots. Huh?
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Just, but
My
like,
dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
okay, but just like imagine it. The Hydro Archon of Justice, right? He's corrupted. Ooh.
Unfamiliar have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Oh my god, I love her eyes. Oh my.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
You are so stupid. How do you not know this? I am a god. I know everything because divination and stuff for her. I could smell your mediocrity from the opera Epicles wall.
I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land.
Oh my god.
Just as you were hoping to see.
She's pretty too. Oh my god. Bring it on.
Are you not afraid? Might
She
I
might be
remind
able to
you
talk.
that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel.
Or that.
A duel
Or that.
in court! According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
What kind of law is that?
Paimon.
Flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections,
What are we supposed
then
to
in the name of the
do?
Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Can you imagine Paimon
Apologies, Lady
walking?
Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
It's a flying creature.
Father Winnie! Finally someone who's not crazy! How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Is Paimon suddenly just gonna start walking? Excuse me?
Ta-da!
Huh?
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon.
Very amusing, Linny.
I...
Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
See, she's corrupted.
Consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Oh my god. I don't know how I feel anymore. This is not.
That's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Yeah.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
What are magic pockets?
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Corruption.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses, but here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
It's crazy how I can see Sumeru from here. I thought it was going to be like a huge long journey. It isn't, which shocks me.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them.
What did the magic pockets
As a
do?
magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Lenny, I actually really like you. Oh! Oh! Hello, where's your brother?
Oh? You already
Brother?
handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Hold up, I'm gonna get into my proper attire. Excuse me? They changed it! Okay, I'm in my proper attire, guys. Cheers. Oh. That looks really weird to me. Oh. I can swim underwater now. Wait, let me go take a dive. Fishies! Fishies! Oh my god! Wait. Oh my god, what the hell are you? Whew. Okay.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Okay.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Is she a robot?
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Where?
Huh? What's wrong with her?
No?
Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movement.
I was a thief in the good old days. I stole the Holy Lyre.
We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the
Why can't we
lift
just
over there
go
and
up
wait
to
up
her?
top.
It's not like she can run away.
That'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
She is going... Okay.
All right, let's...
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She said, what should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Did he really, though?
Did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
His leg is just...
Feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Yeah. Think of the theater,
You're right,
Linny.
you're right. Sorry, Lynette. At least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Okay, I'm gonna take the train again, but... Oh, okay, not what I meant to do. I know you're the Hydro Archon, but... don't. Here's the train, guys.
So,
my first time
we ride
riding
this thing
it.
to go into the city? What an ingenious way
I
to get
know,
around.
right?
People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine.
The event thing. Charlotte? I think her name's pronounced differently though, so
Huh?
correct me if I'm wrong. They'll probably correct me though.
What?
Hello.
Paimon!
Charlotte!
Okay, it's Charlotte.
I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news.
She's really just Fontaine Faye.
I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence, but as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends!
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. Hey, we're almost there! Look!
I'm so enchanted. I'm so sorry.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Agreed.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview
Kinda
to get to.
did.
I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya! Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
I do like Lenny. I like Lenny quite a bit. But I don't want to waste my guarantee. So I'm gonna kind of wait it out just a little bit. As long as he's available and stuff like that. I'll look into it. Those flowers, look at that.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Fremine?
Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Is he adopted?
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
What a talented family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
I want to know more about, Fremine.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
You go. Leave me alone, bro.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
I don't trust you.
Before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Is this supposed to rain? This place is really pretty. They did a good job.
Looks like rain.
It is supposed to happen.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Oh my god, the dragons, guys, the dragons.
Dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
Lenny,
You know, imagine if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Have you met the Animal Archon? Yeah, I didn't think so. Have you met Dvalin?
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Should we just stand out there?
Was there something you needed to do, Lenny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Go ahead, guys.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need! This will be a lot of
I like him. And I don't trust these two. Specifically Lenny.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
Pouch.
What were they called again?
Pouch.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell
That's what
right
I
away.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
You're right.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
It's from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Oh, sound familiar?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine.
Hey.
What are the chances?
I didn't think we'd run into him that early.
What are you doing here in Fontaine?
It's been a long time.
Stay in Snezhnaya?
It's been a long time since he's been in our conquest. I'm just really happy.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Agreed.
It seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Trevor?
This makes so much sense for him. He's Hydro Vision. He likes fighting. He'd probably really enjoy the theater or the opera. He'll enjoy the musical we're in. There will be fight scenes. He's the perfect cast.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this.
Yeah, I know,
Why don't you
right?
wait for me over there for
It's
a
been a
while?
long time. Can we see your brother? I promised I'd go to Snezhnaya to see him.
Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me,
You don't have
boy.
a lot.
If you want your Mora, fine.
You have no reason to worry.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
I have a Snezhnaya vision. What happened to you?
Now's my chance!
Huh, that was weird.
The Archon just
I'm not sure.
canceled.
It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
It's the Hydro.
How could that happen?
I'm telling you,
First
corrupted.
time Paimon's ever heard of
Corrupted.
someone losing control of their vision.
I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going. I want you to have this.
Guys, it's in my bag. Oh my god. Oh, bench. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hee. Oh. Oh. Oops.
Now this is fancy. The Opera at the Class. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead. Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
It's happening.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing
That was
through
an
Fontaine
ocean, wasn't it?
converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon!
Oh, roll point.
Get here!
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right. Let's go in and see Linny.
Linny.
Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Linny!
Hey, Lenny! I
don't you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue
What did I tell you? It's America's
over there.
Got Talent.
That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
And we're gonna go to a musical.
Yeah, we'll just go to the... You go ahead, Lenny. Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down. Traveler, maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything.
He can probably hear you.
Of course you put this on Paimon.
Go on,
Excuse
my little
me,
emergency.
I did not
food.
realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh!
He has a very nice voice.
So you heard all of that, did ya?
You were pretty loud.
Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's... Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. Let's talk, but, what should we talk about? Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
No.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it's in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait. Nervillet? Could he be...
I'll get used to it at some point, but right now I am not going to try to
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act. Yay! The show's finally about to start! I can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The Hydro Archon's relationship with the people is very weird. Oh my god, there's actual people here.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Alright, turn on.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclase. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Oh my god.
Hello, everyone.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
I guess I'll believe you.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us. Now, without further ado, let the show begin.
I'm so ready.
Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Break out into song.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
I have to... Oh.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
did your sister go? Oh, ether.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Oh yeah, she's gonna go in that.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Oh no. This is just waiting for disaster. Oh no.
It's actually quite simple.
Oh no.
She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Oh no.
Oh no. I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Okay. Oh,
Are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
This is great. That was cool.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything! Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
It's magic, Paimon. It's magic.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Exactly.
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Amazing!
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance.
There's just a freaking pixie down there.
Our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Oh no.
Please, if my assistants could... There are two boxes, and only two boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Paimon, it's emergency food, more like...
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Lenny is the Pyro Archon. Confirmed.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
Ooh. Paimon!
Let me see. Oh, 7C3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous.
Aw,
We've carefully
sweet.
arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
Is that not the thief?
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower.
57.
I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together.
Oh my god.
Repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
Okay.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
It makes me curious.
Alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Yeah, and then he goes splat.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Yeah, I think, it probably is all part of the show. Okay. Bang.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it. 25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
Yeah.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
This is stressing me out, but I know that it will probably end up fine. It'll end up fine.
Things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's alright. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Oh, almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait, is this the back one? I can't tell, they both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5!
Yay! 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
This is fun. I love it. This game is immaculate.
What happened?
not good.
Huh? Is this part of the show?
No.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show.
The thief.
The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
What is happening? That was crazy.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Oh,
As of now,
Cowell.
we're still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Oh.
The serial disappearances case?
I about that.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right! How can Lenny do this?
This is so...
He was in the box on the stage the entire time! We can even hear his voice! Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances! He couldn't possibly mean catching himself!
I'm trying to think. Does she actually believe that? Because I feel like that's the most obvious answer, which isn't always the right answer. I mean, she takes things in court like a show. This is too complicated. I am on the ride.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lenny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I don't trust Lenny. But I don't not trust him either. It's more of a neutral feeling. I have a neutral feeling towards everyone here. But...
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
They really are.
So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Oh my
Well, Traveler,
god.
seems Lady Farina has
Musical
set you in her
time.
sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Attorney? I fight Archons. I don't do law.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troop are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House.
Linney!
Oh my god.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal.
This seems
I
shady.
know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
Do I want to be honest and say it's hard to say? Or do I want to say no? Look, I just met you.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point.
True.
But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries. Such
was
that
the
all that's
thief,
left
I'm telling you.
is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
Agreed.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Look at that. Look at Paimon. Where did you get those glasses?
I bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't
Someone
worry.
just
You
died.
used your own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our
passed
travel
away.
funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
They do.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now.
Yeah.
I need to get back
I
to my
mean, someone
normal
did
self.
die, though. I feel like we should at least pay respects.
But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence.
Go pray.
You agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Detective Paimon is on the case.
Yes. Let's go get some donuts. Or I guess detectives are not police, so I guess let's go get some
The
bagels.
investigation going.
I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you. The deceased is one of Linney's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was
Poor
hardworking
Simon.
and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Book. I mean card. Maybe? Book. Oh. Oh! Oh no! I have to do actual work. Oh no, Simon. That's the end of 4.0, which is really just my introduction to Fontaine. And so I usually only make one video for the Archon Quest. So this is probably it. But I'll come back in a year and I'll make another one. So Goodbye, P's and CBs. Goodbye, P's and CBs. I will post more Genshin videos. I'm planning for Star Rail videos. Even though I haven't played that game in like 2 months. Or whenever the video came out. And yeah. And I have videos coming out next Tuesday. Goodbye!